Good evening, students. In this class, we will see two more problems. I hope that you would have completed up to problem number 20 in your notebook. Now we will continue with problem number 21. I think you will see problem number 21 on your screen. 21 is show that 2 plus I root 3 power 10 plus 2 minus I root 3 to the power 10 is real. In this question, we have to prove that this complex number is purely real. What is the meaning of real? There is no imaginary part in it. There is no imaginary part in it. We have to prove that. But if we see there is imaginary part here, even here also there is imaginary part, but power is 10. Actually, we need to prove if we simplify this thing, the answer is purely real. That is what the question is. So in this model, what we are going to do is we will take the given entire thing as Z. Hope you can see now properly. Z is equal to the given question. The given question is entirely taken as Z. And also we will try to find Z bar. First step is what? The given question is taken as Z. Then we are trying to find out Z bar. Z bar means what? Write Z and then put bar. And the next step, using the property, now I can split this into two. If you would have gone through the property well, you will understand this step. This entire conjugate is splitted into two. Conjugate for this plus conjugate for this. The next thing, again using property, power and conjugate can be interchanged. So conjugate is brought inside, power is taken to outside. Same way here, conjugate is brought inside, power is taken to outside. Now what is 2 plus I root 3 bar? That is conjugate of 2 plus I root 3 is 2 minus I root 3. Bar means conjugate. So what I have to do? Change the symbol for imaginary part. Plus becomes minus, power remains. Plus, similarly here conjugate means minus will become plus. Power remains. This is also using conjugate property. Now if I see this, I am surprised that this is nothing but the answer which we have taken in the first step. See, 2 plus I root 3 power 10, it is present here, plus 2 minus I root 3 power 10 is also present. What is the name for this? Z. So actually we have now in this step, but this is nothing but Z from the first line. So this can be entirely rewritten as Z. Now actually what we have proved, we have started with Z bar. While calculating Z bar, we got Z. So we have proved that Z bar is equal to Z. Again I repeat children, the given question is taken as Z. Then we try to calculate Z bar. After these steps we got this answer. If we see what is this is nothing but the question itself, Z. So again now we have proved, we started with Z bar, we tried to calculate Z bar, we got Z. So Z bar is equal to Z, we have proved. What is this condition? Again, if you gone through the properties well, you should say the answer now itself. Z bar equal to Z. What is the meaning? Z is purely real. What is the meaning? Z is purely real. There is no imaginary part in it. So ultimately our aim is to prove this is real. So for proving this is real, we are taking that is equal to Z, and we have proved Z bar and Z are equal. Therefore this Z must be real. So this is Z is real, we have proved it. I hope you would have understood this. See properly, only this is the property that prompted us to do the sum like this. If Z bar and Z are equal, we know definitely Z must be real. So what we've done, we have taken the question as Z, we tried to find out Z bar. While simplifying Z bar, we got Z, which means Z bar and Z are equal, therefore Z is real. Same kind of problem, another problem is there, problem number 22. It is given like this. Show that one complex number is given like this, power is 15 minus another complex number. Actually numerator and denominator carrying complex numbers. Here also power is 15, and we have to show that this is purely imaginary. Previous problem we proved it is purely real. Now we are going to show that this is nothing but purely imaginary. So for doing that, in the question we are taking the first term. We have not taken the power 15, only we have taken the complex numbers around 19 plus 9i by 5 minus 3i. Now I am not going to explain this step, you should have known this. By seeing itself you should know this, because 5 minus 3i is present. I have written 5 plus 3i, 5 plus 3i, taking conjugate. This step you should have understood. Even this step you should have understood. Can you tell how this is? See the denominator, a plus ib, a minus ib. So a square plus b square. And here ordinary multiplication we should do. So if you see, this answer will come. Term by term multiplication, you will get this. Out of these two I can combine 57i and 45i, will give you 102i. 95 is written here. Combining i terms, answer is this. 27i square is becoming minus 27. Why? Because I square value is minus 1. So minus 27. Denominator 25 plus 9 is 34. If we simplify this, 95 minus 27 is 68. 102i is present here. 34 is present here. Now if you see the numerator 68 and 102 will definitely come in 34 table. If I cancel 34 and 68 gives 2, 34 and 102 if I cancel gives 3. So 2 plus 3i is the answer. Answer for what? This division. So actually we are in the given question, there are two terms, out of which we have taken one term first without power. Power is 15, we are not taking that, only the term alone we have taken, and we proved that this, if we simplify this, answer is 2 plus 3i. Next we are seeing the question, we are doing this, that is we are taking the next term. This is the first term given in the question, this is the second term given in the question. Even power 15 is also present for this. We are not taking the power, only we are taking the term which is present in the bracket. Again 8 plus I by 1 plus 2i. What is this? Taking conjugate, 1 minus 2i into 1 minus 2i. Say this a plus ib, a minus ib. What is the formula? A square plus b square, which means 1 square plus 2 square, 1 plus 4. Term by term multiplication for numerator. 8 ones are 8. 8 into minus 2i minus 16i, I into 1 I into minus 2i minus 2i square. Term by term multiplication, nothing new in it. So 8 is written, I terms are combined, minus 16i plus I minus 15i. 2i square becomes, I square means minus 1, already minus is present, so plus 2. 1 plus 4 is 5. 8 plus 2, 10, minus 15i as it is by 5. Splitting this into 2, 10 by 5 minus 15 by 5i. Or otherwise even you can cancel like this, 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15. So 2 minus 3i is the answer for what? 8 plus I by 1 plus 2i. So actually in the question we have taken the first term and simplified that as 2 plus 3i. We have taken the second term and simplified that as 2 minus 3i. Now actually after calculating these things, now only we are coming to the problem actually. Before that we are doing some simplifications and keeping the answers with ourselves. Now the given question is taken as Z. This is actually the question. This question is taken as Z. What is our aim? We have to prove that this Z is purely imaginary. This is purely imaginary. That is what we need to prove. So Z is equal to this is actually the question. What we are doing, Z is equal to this alone we have taken 19 plus 9i by 5 minus 3i is simplified as 2 plus 3i, right? So in place of this bracket I am substituting only 2 plus 3i and power 15 is written here, minus this we have taken separately and simplified as 2 minus 3i. that instead of this I'm writing 2 minus 3i. Power 15 is written here. Now see, after writing is this is actually z, the value we are substituting. Now we are trying to find out z bar. Even in the previous sum we have did in the same way. We have started at z, we found out z bar. Here also we are finding z bar. Z bar means write this z fully and put a bar, z bar. Now use the property. What is the property? This conjugate can be splitted. Split for conjugate comes to this, conjugate comes to this. We can split and write using the property. Again using the property, power and conjugate can be interchanged. Conjugate has come inside, power went outside. Minus, conjugate comes inside, power goes outside. I think you would have understood this. Can you tell what is the next step? 2 plus 3i bar. What is the answer? 2 minus 3i. What is the answer for 2 minus 3i bar? 2 plus 3i. That is written here. Z bar is equal to 2 minus 3i power 15 minus 2 plus 3i to the power of 15. Z bar is equal to, how this step comes? By simply taking the conjugate. Bar is present. We have changed that into, that is we have changed the symbol of imaginary part. Now z bar is equal to, from these two terms, if I take minus sign as minus sign outside, what happens? This minus term will become plus, so that is written first. Minus is taken outside from these two, so this will come first. Plus this term is present in plus symbol, so it will become minus. Why? Because we are taking minus sign as common. Minus is taken outside, so this comes first. This comes next with the minus sign. This comes first, this comes next with the minus sign. Now if you see 2 plus 3i power 15 minus 2 minus 3i to the power 15, which is nothing but our z. 2 plus 3i power 15 minus 2 minus 3i power 15 is nothing but z. So that value, in place of this, that we are writing z. Minus sign is already present before, so minus z. Now actually what we have proved, z bar is equal to minus z. Again the property comes to our mind. Now what we have proved is, we have proved that z bar and minus z are equal. If this is the case, we can say that z is purely imaginary. So we have proved that z is purely imaginary. What is z actually? Z is nothing but the given question. This is this one. So now what we have proved, this is purely imaginary, is what we have proved. That is what asked in the question also. So again I repeat, to prove that this is imaginary, how we are doing? We are just taking this term alone, 19 plus 9i by 5 minus 3i, and simplifying that to 2 plus 3i. Then in the question we are taking the second term, 8 plus I by 1 plus 2i, and simplifying that, getting 2 minus 3i as the answer. So in this question we are substituting, in place of this bracket we are writing this value, in place of this bracket we are writing this value. Now we are taking conjugate. Z bar we are calculating using the properties. We are slowly proving that z bar and minus z are equal. That is why we are taking minus sign common here, and this bracket is nothing but z, so minus z. Since z bar is equal to minus z, z will be definitely purely imaginary by the property. So ultimately we proved the result. Could you able to understand this? I think slightly it is not difficult. If you see properly, definitely this is easy only. If it is easy, just write in the notebook. If it is difficult, where you feel difficult, you can call me and ask, or even you can message me. If you can understand this fully, you can write in the classwork, and also try to do the homework that I'm going to give you today. Right? Thank you.